Hello strangers, it's Monday. So I'm not going to play an April Fool's joke just because I'm not really in the mood for one, and I already participated in the Mish Apocalypse on Tumblr today, and I think I'm all April Fool's out. Plus it's almost 9 o'clock and I'm just tired. I just want to film this and go to bed. So I'm going to tell you guys a story about family vacation that I took like 3 weeks ago. We went to this little town called Cape Girardeau, Missouri, which if you don't know, it's like 2 hours south of St. Louis. It's in southeastern Missouri. And while we were there, my mom looks at things that are like fun things to do in the area. Every time we're on vacation, she wants to find every fun thing that we can do and pack as much stuff into like a day as we possibly can. Sorry, I'm sick. So, that day, she finds this little town, and it's called Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. Now, if you haven't heard of this town, don't worry, because I'd never heard of it either. It is itty-bitty and maybe has like 1,000 people or so. So she finds this town, and she's like, we're going there. And I'm like, okay. So we get there, and I find out what exactly made this town so cool. Or so they think. So picture this. It's the 1960s. Walnut Ridge has the biggest airport around. There's a ranch over in the Ozarks in Missouri, a few hours away. But there is not an airport nearby. So, the biggest airport is in Walnut Ridge. All of a sudden, on a Sunday morning, in the middle of church, they hear an airplane pass over, which is really weird for this small town because there's not a lot of planes that come in. So everybody flocks to the window, wondering who it could be. Imagine their surprise when out of the airplane steps the biggest phenomenon to hit America from England, the Beatles. That's right, the Beatles. Everybody left the church in the middle of the sermon. They went out, they took the picture, they mobbed the Beatles because the Beatles stopped in their airport because it was the biggest airport nearby, and they were on their way to that ranch in Missouri for vacation. The Beatles were in that little town for a grand total of 15 minutes, and the town went nuts. They erected a statue that's in the shape of the Abbey Road album. The street that the Beatles stopped on, they renamed to Abbey Road. There is a giant yellow submarine cutout and the cartoon Beatles from the actual television series. On the streets, they have painted Beatles on their shop walls. The town's claim to fame was 15 minutes with the Beatles. Yeah, I heard that story and I was like, wow, that's a lot for 15 minutes. It was a cool little town. I'll post some pictures and whatever down in the doobly-doo. But it was really interesting. I cannot say that I have ever ran into a town that put on so much to do for 15 minutes with the Beatles. Strangers, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye!